You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from Deforest High School. Daily Dodge TV presents Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver girls basketball. And tonight, the Golden Beavers are on the road to take on the homestanding Deforest Norskies. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the gym. I'm joined by my good friend and partner, Tim Haldeman, and Aiden Voigt. The incomparable Aiden Voigt is our engineer and videographer. Our game tonight brought to you by our presenting sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by Gruber Law Offices, Prairie Ridge Health, Air Care, M People Credit Union, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Hire Insurance, JB Mechanical, Kladowski Real Estate, Papa John's of Beaver Dam, Park Village Shopping Center, Realm Plumbing and Bathrooms, Richards Insurance, Riverside Tire and Auto, Silica for your home, and Slumberland. Glad to have you with us on this Thursday night. A little bit later start than usual. We had a exciting JV game that went down to the wire. Beaver Dam beating Deforest in the JV game 41-36, and then right after the JV game they had a nice tribute, a senior night ceremony to honor the girls basketball senior players and managers and also the senior cheerleaders. But now the warm-ups have begun and we're ready in just a few minutes here for this Badger Large Conference girls basketball tilt. Second meeting of the year for these two teams. Tim Haldeman, the first time was back in mid-January. That was on the, let's see here, that would have been back on the 16th of January to be a specific, and that game Beaver Dam won it 66-59. The Golden Beavers had a rather large lead early in the game. I think they led by as many as 20, but Deforest did not go away quietly. They clawed back into that one, and Beaver Dam had to make some plays down the stretch to hold them off.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jerry Schwen has been the longtime coach here at Deforest High School and done them many times as an official, and I'll tell you what, man, he'll never, ever say die. Never, ever say die. And he lives and dies with this program, and he's got a long-time assistant here that some of you folks back in the Columbus area might realize this name. His name is Jason Schweitzer. Happens to be the nephew of head coach Jeff Schweitzer at Columbus for many, many years and a couple of gold balls, and twin brother of Michael Schweitzer, who also was a head coach at Dodgeland for a few years, and I think he might have been an assistant at Columbus as well for a short time. But and he's got a couple daughters coming along in the program as well, and at this level, Mike, you just don't ever give up, and you always see good in a player as a coach, and you know that somewhere along the way some good is going to come out eventually. If you play long enough and you play hard enough, you can take care of the hard part, by just playing good quality defense. And that's one thing Jerry has always coached. And, he's a bit of a tiger on the sideline once in a while. Trust me, I know.
Well, this is the final regular season game for the Norskies. After tonight, they will be sitting until next week, Friday night, when they'll host a Division II regional semifinal, and that will be against either number 6 seed McFarland or number 11 seed Portage. Deforest is the 3 seed, so they got a first-round bye in their Division II regional. Beaver Dam, well, they've got a couple more regular season games after this. On Saturday afternoon, they're scheduled to play Appleton East at 2 o'clock at the Field House, a game you'll watch on Daily Dodge TV. And then a game that was postponed from earlier in the season. On Monday night, Beaver Dam will host Oregon at the Field House. And then they will also get a first-round bye in their Division II regional. Beaver Dam is a 3 seed, and the Beaver Dam team will host number 6 seed Slinger on Friday night of next week, a week from tomorrow, in that regional semifinal. So Yeah, we're winding things down as far as the regular season goes. Beaver Dam at 16-5 overall, 9-3 in the conference. DeForest 13-10 on the season, 5-8 in the league, and it is that time of year. But if you're, Beaver Dam, you're going to hear the interview with T.J. Jalka in a moment. And one of the questions I asked him was, I said, how do you treat these next 3 games, including tonight? Because the seed isn't going to change. That's locked in. They can't. The conference title was clinched by Wanakee, so they can't, even get a share of that. So I said, not that you don't want to play well, but I said, how do you treat these games? And you'll hear his response in a minute. But that can be a little tricky because obviously you don't want anybody to get hurt in a meaningless game, but you also don't want to sit your players for that long and have them get a little rusty.
Well, true, Mike. I personally didn't hear that interview, so
You'll hear it in a moment.
Here shortly. But first things first, get everybody healthy. Okay, that's the first thing, and then from there, you want to. This is my impression. You want to give everybody an opportunity to play. All right. You just, every time that you put that jersey on and you enter that floor, I don't care if you're the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th gal on the squad. You want to get better. And if you get better at number 8, 9, 10, 11, you're going to start to contribute to the well-being of the team down the playoffs. And every young lady out there on that floor is very much in desire of that. So I'm looking forward to his interview, Mike. I'll be anxious to hear it, just like the folks at home.
And we will play that interview right after this break here on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
40 years. Called Gruber Law. Tens of thousands of cases. Well over $1 billion won for our clients. It takes a lot more than just showing up to make that happen. Long hours. Difficult, heartbreaking conversations. It's a serious business that requires the most positive attitude, kindness, gratitude, and thick skin. Every day, we must get better. Our clients have been through so much. They deserve results. We sacrifice for our clients and each other. No shortcuts. There is no other way to perform at this level. And it's all an honor to do business with family, friends, and our community. We wake up every day with a clear purpose to make as big a difference as we can. One call, that's all.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
Welcome back to DeForest High School. Mike Tronson standing by with T.J. Jalka. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Coach, it's good to see you. We'll talk about DeForest in a minute. Now, I know this is old news by now, but I haven't had a chance to talk to you since the seeds came out. You got the number 3 seed in your sectional bracket, your regional bracket, and you're going to open the playoffs with a bye on Tuesday of next week and then a home game against Slinger on Friday night of next week. So are you pleased with that? Pleased with what you saw?
Well, I think, it's been out in the media a little bit disappointment. We, just how the seeding worked out. But you know what? No time to cry in our cereal. We'll, we're just going to go and play the teams we have to play and hopefully make a good run.
Yeah, I guess when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, you've got to beat some really good teams if you're going to advance through that tournament trail.
Right. Really, you got to beat the same teams likely. So that really is. It's where you play them. It's some of those things. So if you continue to win games, it just changes. It changes the spectrum of if you're on the road earlier, those kinds of things. So that's what was disappointing. But again, you know what? Slinger's a good team. We played them earlier in the season. We're going to need to beat them. And then we're going to need to win the next one after that. So we'll just have to work with it.
So you have, including tonight, 3 more regular season games. How do you treat those games? Because on one hand, you can't change the situation with the conference. You can't change your seed anymore. But I would still imagine that you want to keep some momentum going and be playing well as you head into the postseason, even though technically these next 3 games don't mean a whole lot outside of that.
Yeah, I mean, the way we play and, the kind of, the tempo that we play with, we do not want to try to slow down. So in reality, we have to play these 3 games like they're regular games, and we will. What works in our favor is the fact that we know we're not playing next Tuesday, so we're going to get 3 full days off anyway, to get ready for next Friday. So having said that, if a game got out of hand either way in any of these, we may be a little quicker to say, okay, let's just we'll back off a little earlier. Hopefully we don't have to. Hopefully we're on the right side of those, and we get to play bench, because of that. But you never know how it's going to work, right? All 3 of these teams are good. These are strong programs. So none of these are going to be easy. But again, you don't want to necessarily go in not playing well. Right. So that's kind of what we really have to do today.
You've told me since day one, it's always about dictating tempo. We want to dictate our tempo. And I think as I look back at your body of work here through this season, for the most part, you've done that.
Yeah, I do. I'm really happy with that. Defensively, we've been really good all year. Just a couple stretches in stretches in games, not entire games, where we weren't where we wanted to be. Really our losses are against all very good teams, very strong programs. So, that's something we're going to be able to look back on eventually to say, hey, we played really well in the majority of our games, and even the games we lost, most of those games, we were right in the most of all those games. Probably save the second Wanakee game. Other than that, we were right in all those things. So that was really good, and against some of the best teams in the state. So that was a really good way, really good body of work. But you're right, it's tempo for us. It always is.
Well, tonight it's round 2 against the Norskies. Now, I wasn't at the game the first time you played them. I was doing a hockey game that night. But anyways, you beat them, but I know it was a little closer at the end than maybe it started out to be. Had a little trouble putting them away.
Yeah, midway through the second half, we had almost a 20-point lead. I don't know if it was exactly 20. It was close. And late in the game, we didn't make some free throws when they kind of got into a scramble mode against us. And then we had a couple turnovers. So you coupled some turnovers and then also missing some free throws. They were able to trim it to 7. So, we were still up 3 possessions, so that was okay. But definitely, I walked away from that one, frustrated a little bit with the team as far as just how we finished the game. I'm hoping for better things tonight, and hopefully if we get a lead like that, we can put our foot down and just keep going.
Never easy on the road. I know it's their senior night, so that they're going to have some added emotion there. As you look at this roster, who or what concerns you most?
So, their leading scorers, Brinley Goinen's a good player. She's really good from outside. Had a pretty nice game against us last game. And then Alexis Accardi is the other top scorer. A long athletic kid. Really good player. So, those are the 2 kind of the ones you've got to start off with first. They have other players as well that are pretty good. But again, for us, we got to kind of control what we want to do, and then we'll see how the chips fall.
Looking forward to it. TJ, always a pleasure. Thanks for the time, and good luck to you and the girls tonight.
Thanks, Mike, and have a great call tonight.
All right, that's TJ Julka. He's the head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside. Back after this on Daily Dodge TV.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
I've been a member for a long time. I prefer the credit union over a bank, and the interest rate on my credit card is so much better.
Market-leading rates and supportive staff help you maximize your money at every stage.
Every employee I have interacted with has been excellent and has made me feel like a valued member. The rates are competitive, but the employees serving the members are exceptional.
Get where you're going faster with great rates and exceptional service. Visit mpeople.com to learn more.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
The Beaver Dam Unified School District would like to thank parents and families for their active engagement in the education of their children. BDUSD staff are working hard to make the best of each and every opportunity they have to serve your children. Your partnership in that effort is critical to student success. The BD fam, better together. We pause now for the national anthem. And our national anthem here in Deforest. Let's give you the starting lineups. First for Beaver Dam, coached by T.J. Julka. The guards are Shea Marie Ashley, a 5'6" senior, along with Emma Julka, a 5'7" senior, and Natea Donaldson, 5'9" and a senior. Forwards are Lucy Gonzalez, a 5'9" junior, and Jolie Dronick, a junior at 5'7". So again, for Beaver Dam, Shea Marie Ashley, Emma Julka, Natea Donaldson, Lucy Gonzalez, and Jolie Dronick. Now for Deforest, coached by Jerry Schwen. The guards are Emma Hermanson, 5'10" senior, along with Addison Hoyer, 5'8" and a junior. Amani Hardiman, a 5'8" senior, and Brinley Goninen, 5'11" and a junior. At forward is Alexis Accardi, a 6'1" junior. So again, for the Norskis, it's Emma Hermanson, Addison Hoyer, Amani Hardiman, Brinley Goninen, and Alexis Accardi. In the first half, as you see it on your Daily Dodge TV screen, Beaver Dam will go right to left. DeForest will go left to right. Norski's in the home white jerseys and shorts tonight, purple numbers and some purple and yellow trim. Beaver Dam in the traveling green jerseys and shorts with the white numbers and the yellow and white trim. Don't forget, you can send us an email tonight, as always, sports@dailydodge.com. sports@dailydodge.com. You know the drill. Send us your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. We'll give you a shout out. In fact, my sister from the Twin Cities has already checked in, and she says, and this is so true, happy heavenly 100th birthday to our grandfather, Tom Lusky. And Lori says, hi, Tim, and go Beavers. Yeah, my entire family up in the Twin Cities tonight they were going out to dinner to celebrate what would have been my grandfather's 100th birthday today if he were alive. And also, speaking of the milestones, happy anniversary to Aiden Voigt's grandparents, Earl and Marjorie Voigt. Their 60th wedding anniversary is today. They're going to have a celebration for them this Saturday, I know, but happy anniversary to the Voigts and congratulations. All right, here we go.
I second all of those, Mike.
Thank you.
I
Accardi
know
against Gonzalez
folks.
to jump it, and DeForest wins the tap. They're good people.
Oh, and they throw it away.
Yeah, right away off the get-go, and a quick turnover. That means Beaver Dam is going to have possession. So, here comes Emma Julka into the front court and pushes it off for Jolie Dronick, left of the circle. She drives baseline, double team down there. Bounce pass to a cutting Ashley, out to Julka, top of the key for three, bullseye. Nice start. Emma Julka from downtown DeForest, 3-0. Beaver Dam leads it on the one call. That's all scoreboard. We're 30 seconds in.
And some full court zone pressure, and DeForest breaks
Donaldson
it
with
nicely.
a block. Donaldson just blocked Emma Hermanson, and now here come the Beavers with Ashley. Head and shoulder fake, layup, got it. In transition, off the block by Donaldson, 5-0 Beaver Dam. And we are not even a minute into the game. Beaver Dam's already got a couple of buckets. Here is a right corner three. That is off the rim, no good, won't go for Hoyer. Back the other way, Gonzalez off the rebound. Gonzalez, and a little hesitation, and she banks it off the window, and Jerry Schwen wants a timeout as it's a 7-0 run for Beaver Dam to start this game. Timeout with 1 minute and 3 seconds gone, and just like that, before most people have even sat down and made themselves comfortable in the bleachers, it's 7-0 Beaver Dam on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard.
And Mike, after Beaver Dam's first basket, they went into a full court zone press, and Deforest did such a wonderful job of breaking the press, and they had a layup from the right side, and you'd have to help me. I'd have to hit my instant replay button, but somebody from Beaver Dam rejected it down underneath.
Donaldson. It was Natea Donaldson.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. Donaldson rejected, and quickly out the other side for another two to Gonzalez.
All right, so the Norskis now trying to settle things down with an early 30-second timeout, and they turn it over. Ashley with a steal, going in for a layup. Got it. Shea Marie Ashley making it 9-0 Beaver Dam. 1 minute and 20 seconds gone here on the Prairie Ridge Health clock. And what a start. You talk about being ready from the get-go. Beaver Dam was ready. There's a shot high off the glass. That one's going to go for Brinley Goninen, and that is a badly needed bucket there for the Norskis.
Well, the Norskis have a couple of young ladies starting tonight that don't normally start because it's senior night.
Gonzalez, three ball is good from the right side. Lucy with a rainbow three, and it's 12-2. Beaver Dam leads it by 10, and we're not even 2 minutes in.
Well, I'll tell you, Gonzalez is a real key to a stretch run for this club. I think
she is.
We really need somebody else to step up offensively, and if she can continue to down that three-point shot, boy, what a wonderful thing that would be for TJ Julka and company.
And trapped was Hermanson, gets rid of it to Accardi. Accardi fighting through traffic, goes off the rim, it won't go.
Oh, they're letting them play underneath.
They are letting them play.
I want to tell you.
But, you know, back to your comment about Gonzalez, she's capable of there's a block at the other end as Cardi blocks Groening, but then Deforest threw it away, intercepted by Donaldson, and Natea banks it home for two more. 14-2. Golden Beavers lead it. 15-20 and counting left in the opening stanza. On the one call, that's all scoreboard. There's a ball knocked loose by Julka, and she stepped on the sideline. She ran out of real estate. But no, I mean, Lucy Gonzalez she's been slowed a little bit in recent weeks, largely because she was sick for a while. And she's getting healthy, and we've seen her at times. She's capable of, putting points on the board. And so you're right. I think that's going to be one of many keys for Beaver Dam down the stretch and into the postseason. Can they get some more out of a healthy Lucy Gonzalez? All right, this is Goninen. Bounce pass to Accardi. Nice shot there, but it won't go off the rim, and the rebound swatted out. Last touch by Deforest. I tell you, Goninen with a great pass to Accardi. Accardi had good position, and it just wouldn't go. And so Beaver Dam gets it back, leading by 12, and a little more than 3 minutes into the game.
I'm a little surprised that Coach Schwen has stayed with his seniors for this long.
Donaldson shot well short, but an offensive board kept alive by Layla Linsenmeyer, who's now out there for the Golden Beavers. Finds Julka left wing. Three ball off the rim, no. Fighting for the rebound. Who's got it? It's going to be picked up by, this is Allie Nordness, who had just checked in for Deforest. Gets it to Goninen. Return feed. Now they go to Accardi. 17-footer on the right side. Buries it. Alexis Accardi.
Keep your eye on Nordness. She was a thorn in the side of the Golden Beavers near the end of the first contest.
Yeah, Beaver Dam had a large lead early in that contest. Off the glass, that won't go for Linsenmeyer, and the rebound, it's a defensive board for Addison Hoyer. And so, here they've opened up a 10-point lead already. They had a big lead early in that game, and then, Deforest clawed their way back in. So we'll see if that repeats itself here tonight. Here's Nordness. Driving right side, still on the drive through the right block. Shot is off the glass, high up in the air, and scores. Allie Nordness averages just under 7 points a game, and she's got her first two there, 14-6, as the Beaver Dam lead is down to 8. 4.5 minutes gone on the Prairie Ridge Health clock. It's senior night here in Deforest, so as Tim mentioned, maybe a little bit a different starting lineup than the Norskis are normally accustomed to. They had about a 15-minute ceremony after the JV game before we started varsity warm-ups tonight. Post feed, that's Adeline Michael up to the top of the key. Jelka for three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound off the hands of, well, I thought that went off of Accardi, but nope, they're saying it is going to be Deforest basketball now. More subs. I mentioned Adeline Michael, Layla Linsenmeyer were out there for Beaver Dam. Now Kennedy Carroll, a 5'7 junior, checking in for the first time tonight. Kennedy Carroll's come on pretty nicely here over some recent weeks. There's another X factor for Beaver Dam going into the postseason is, some production off the bench, namely the play of Kennedy Carroll. Nice pass to a nice cut to Annabelle Stravinsky, a junior, 5'8" junior scores. She had just checked in for Coach Jerry Schwen.
And just like that, it's 14-8.
Yeah, all of a sudden, they had a 12-point lead. It's sliced in half. Now it's a 6-point game. 12:35 and counting left in the first half. On the one call, that's all scoreboard. Beaver Dam leads by 6, 14-8. Ashley giving it to Linsenmeyer. Flips it off for Carroll high on the left side. Out to Ashley now. Ashley, little hesitation. Spinning. Kicks it out. Linsenmeyer wide open for three. It's off the mark. No good. And Stravinsky's got the rebound. Throws it to Nordness. Nordness, little hesitation into the lane. Bounce pass. Nice pass. Reverse layup. Shorted there by Alexis Accardi, but Nordness got a tip ball, and it's an offensive reload for the Norskis. We're 6 minutes into the contest. Here's a free throw line jumper. It is good for Hoyer. Addison Hoyer scores, and it's 14-10.
You bring in those starters, and the game just changes on a dime.
4-point Beaver Dam lead. They led by as many as 12 earlier. And here is Natea Donaldson. Behind the back dribble. Now a shot from above the free throw line. Missed it short. Offensive board, Ashley. Put back, no, but she got fouled. Shea Marie Ashley, and I talk about it all the time, she is one of the leading rebounders on this team. She's never afraid to go into the land of the Giants. And that time she got an offensive board and then fouled on the putback. The foul was on Nordness, her first and the team's first. And the first free throw is no good for Shea Marie Ashley as we have subs coming in on both sides before she will take another one. Again, sports@dailydodge.com, sports@dailydodge.com. Send us an email tonight during our game. Second free throw no good, and that's Stravinsky with the defensive board. Nordness firing it to the elbow. That's Accardi out there. Alexis Accardi to the corner. Gonanen back to Accardi on a give and go. Puts a shot up, no, but she got fouled. Watch those two down there when Deforest is on offense. Tim Accardi and Gonanen, they're a tough little tandem to deal with down there.
Well, they've got some length.
They do.
To them also, and with Adeline Michael out at the moment, Beaver Dam is a bit on the vertically challenged side, if you will. So they've got an opportunity to throw over the top of that defender, and that's what happened that time. Mike, we went 6.5 plus minutes without a foul.
Without a foul, yeah.
I think you're gonna, you have a tendency to rate officials rather quickly, and some of them like to call fouls quickly, and some of them don't. And this group is going to let them play by the way it appears.
Alexis Accardi hit both free throws at the other end. She is a 79% free throw shooter. Beaver Dam just turned it over. Here comes Gonanen, right side, got it. Brinley Gonanen with her second bucket, and it's tied up. We are tied at 14 on the one call. That's all scoreboard. The Beaver Dam 12-point lead is gone. Kennedy Carroll's shot is blocked. And back the other way come the Norskis with a chance to take the lead. I think that was Ava Schwen that blocked it. She wears number 3. Nordness out to Schwen, left of the circle. Back up top for Gonanen. She'll try a three. It is short. Rebound was deflected out to Dronik. Beaver Dam started the game on a 9-0 run. They led by as many as 12. And right now we're tied. Pass tipped right to Donaldson, and Donaldson's fouled on her way up. The pass was intended originally for Dronik, but it went off her hand. She couldn't handle it, but luckily the friendly bounce went right to her teammate Donaldson, and Natea Donaldson with an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line. Foul, by the way, was on Accardi, her first and the team's second. And Donaldson hits the first free throw. Natea averaging almost 18 points a game. She's a 70% free throw shooter. 10 rebounds and a couple of assists per game for the Division I commit. She's going to UW Milwaukee next year. Second free throw is good. 16-14, Beaver Dam back in front by a deuce. 10-10 to go, opening half on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard.
And Brooklyn Carroll getting some playing time as well.
I think you're going to see, there's a pass to the corner. Here's a nice cut, shot high off the glass. That's not going to go for Gonanen, but an offensive rebound for the Norskis. I think in these next couple of games, you're going to see, as you said, Tim, probably just about everybody at some point or another getting into games because, again, I hate to use the term meaningless, but that's kind of what these.
Oh, she
traveled.
traveled.
A spin move, and
oh, my goodness.
They're waving off the basket. They're waving
you.
off the basket. Yeah, the traveling violation called in Hoyer. That sounds bad when you say meaningless, but what I mean by it is, nothing's going to change no matter what happens in these 3 games. So, yeah, you want to win them if you're Beaver Dam. You want to keep momentum going. But TJ Julke even told me, he says, we still want to try and get everybody in, get some time because we have that luxury if we want to use it. Julke, top of the key, fakes the 3. Now she will shoot a 3, but it's short. Offensive rebound tipped, and that is Gonzalez that got the tip. Tried to go back to Dronick, and the pass was knocked loose and stolen, but then Gonanen had it taken away by Julke, who gets it to Dronick, and Dronick shot off the rim, no good. But the team's just trading turnovers here as it's going to be Jolie Dronick at the free throw line for Beaver Dam after all of that. Foul was called on Stravinsky. And the first free throw is no good for Dronick, who's averaging just under 7 a game. She's about 61% from the free throw line. And she will get one more. That one is good. Dronick splits a pair.
Beaver Dam now with a 3-0 run of their own.
And 17-14. This is Gonanen. Picked up defensively by Julke. She's all over. Gonanen picks up the dribble near the sideline. She finally gets rid of it to Alexis Accardi. Accardi driving, double team momentarily. Now back out behind the arc. Flips it to Nordness in the right block. Shot is up well over the rim, and picking up the rebound on the weak side was Gonzalez. Beaver Dam basketball as we approach the 8-minute mark in counting of this first half. 17-14. Golden Beavers with the lead and the rock. Gonzalez into the lane, kicks it out. Julke for 3 on the wing. Nope, it's well short. And that rebound pulled down by Gonanen. Brindley Gonanen. Pass into the lane, intended for Accardi, and went off her fingertips. Ashley got the steal and feeds Emma Julke. And look out as that pass almost intercepted, but Ashley gets it and then found a little seam. She goes in for a layup. She's up to 6, and it's a 5-point Beaver Dam advantage now on the one call. That's all scoreboard, 19-14. On a pass that was almost going the other way. Here is Hoyer. Going to go back out near the top of the silo. Left side pass. There is Accardi. Faked a long 3. She's guarded by Gonzalez. Sets a screen. Now a return feed to Accardi through a double team. Missed the shot off the front of the rim. Ashley's got the rebound. 2-on-2 the other way. Ashley, hesitation. Now let's traffic catch up. Back to Julke. Julke between the circles. Takes off down the lane. Flips it to the corner. Wide open 3. Gonzalez. Off the rim. No. Rebound. This should be Beaver Dam basketball.
Yep.
Will be as a win off of Accardi with 6:58 to go in the half. And
that's a good timeout right there.
Yep.
Both clubs exhausted. The pace has been frantic.
We're back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
What makes a winning team? Whether it's on the baseball field or in personal injury law, you want a team with experience, dedication, and the drive it takes to win. That's why you need Gruber Law Offices on your side after a serious accident. We're a team that wins for you and your family when you need it most. Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
Get your grocery shopping done right the first time. Shop the Pig at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville. From everyday essentials to their award-winning Fox Brothers brats and smoked meats, the Pig continues to deliver. Stock up at the deli fresh favorites, grab snacks for game nights, and don't forget their huge selection of beer and liquor. One stop, one cart, and everything you need. Shop Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly online at foxbrospiglywiggly.com.
Now, we just got an email here from Eric Halfman. Eric says, great game to watch while flying home from Raleigh. I'm currently in an airplane. Go Beavers. Eric, safe flight, safe travel to you, buddy. Enjoy the game while you're in the friendly skies. And this is the friendly Daily Dodge TV crew here in DeForest. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman, Aiden Voigt, shot off the glass, no good, as we're back to live action DeForest basketball. Send us an email, whether you're in an airplane or on a train or wherever you're at, sports@dailydodge.com. If you're driving, don't text and drive, all right? sports@dailydodge.com. Going in off the glass for two.
Real good movement without the basketball.
19-16, the Beaver Dam advantage at 3 on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard. 6.5 to go until intermission on the Prairie Ridge Health clock. This is Linsenmeyer. Cross court, Kennedy Carroll into the corner. Ashley tries the rainbow three. Bullseye! Shea Marie Ashley knocking down the triple. And it's 22-16. The Beaver Dam lead at a half dozen with 6 minutes and change left to go until the break.
And Ashley both a threat from the outside from three-point range, and she can put it on the floor as well and go to the hole.
All right, here is Nordness, top of the arc. Out left side, going in, step back three. It's in and out, no good. Ashley got the carom. Back the other way is Shea Marie Ashley. Over to Linsenmeyer. She'll try the three. Ooh. That is rounded out, no good. But an offensive, she got it tipped right back to her because she followed her shot and got a friendly deflection. So the reload here for the Golden Beavers, 5:39 and counting left in the first half. Pass to the right corner. Here's a baseline drive. And Carroll sent it over to Ashley. A little 10-footer. Got the friendly bounce. Oh, Shea Marie Ashley. She's up to 11 points. She leads all scorers in the game, 24-16, BD by 8.
And a 10-2 run for the Golden Beavers here. And there's a foul, and Nordness will head to the line. I'll tell you that Nordness, she was a real pest in the first game. And she's just a sophomore. I'll tell you what, she's going to get a lot of playing time in the next couple years. She's very, very quick, handles the ball well, and can shoot it from the outside, go to the hole as well. Just she's got real good basketball instinct. I love the way she plays.
Allie Nordness, just around 63% from the free throw lines, 7 points a game, or just under that amount. 3 rebounds and 5 assists per game for the sophomore, Allie Nordness, who made the first free throw, and the next one's on the way. That's off the back iron, and the rebound for Adeline Michael. So she splits a pair. She's got 3 points in the game, and it's 24-17. Beaver Dam in front by a touchdown and an extra point. Here's Donaldson, behind the back dribble. Then had it poked away from behind. Beaver Dam's going to keep it.
She got a break there.
That one
in
sailed
a lot
out
of traffic.
Yeah.
You're playing with fire when you dribble the basketball behind your back amongst all that traffic.
Ashley gets it in. Donaldson hands it right back to Shea. Shea Marie Ashley trying to get away from the defender. Up to Linsenmeyer. Now right side. Out on the wing, there's Adeline Michael. Driving. She got fouled.
Yep. Common foul.
Slapped. Yep. Slapped on her way down Main Street. 4:45 to go in the half. Ashley, after inbounding, takes a return feed. Lob pass, Linsenmeyer. No, but a foul, and that's a great pass from Ashley to Linsenmeyer, and then she got fouled on the shot. And so Layla Linsenmeyer heads to the charity stripe, trying to pad the Beaver Dam lead, which stands at 7 right now on the one call that's all scoreboard. First free throw is no good for Linsenmeyer. The foul, by the way, was on Ava Schwen, her first. as we get some subs on both sides. One more coming up for Layla Linsenmeyer, the 5'8" sophomore. Off the back rim, no good. And that rebound for Accardi. 4.5 to play until the horn. Accardi, a 3-ball on the right wing, got it. No big impression, it was Goninen.
Where did
Brindley
that come from?
Goninen knocking down the triple. 24-20 Beaver Dam.
Without hesitation.
Yep.
Wow.
Here's a 3 for Kennedy Carroll. And that one way up in the air, but off the back iron. Nordness got a rebound, and then there was a foul to boot called on the Golden Beavers with 4:14 left in the half. Trying to see. That one is on Dronick. Yep, that's her second. And only the third team foul of the half for the Golden Beavers. sports@dailydodge.com. We're looking for your emails tonight, as always. Let us know you're out there, who you're cheering for. Nordness. Bounce pass. Actually, was tipped out, they're saying? Okay. Was tipped into the Golden Beaver bench. But Deforest will keep possession. Goninen, who averages 14.5 points a game, inbound. She's the leading scorer on this Deforest team. She's a junior. Stravinsky up to Accardi. Missed that 3 short. Rebound tip to Linsenmeyer. Notice that pretty much all the missed threes tonight are well short. No matter which team we're talking about. A lot of missed threes short. Here's another 3. Jelka, that's off the rim.
Short.
And Nordness throws it ahead, intended for Goninen, but Jelka was able to hustle back and tip it out of bounds to deny a possible layup.
They call it a back check in hockey. Speaking of hockey,
how about the U.S. women's team today?
Wow, that was dramatic as heck.
Woo.
Wow.
The big overtime victory over Canada in the gold medal game. Congratulations to the U.S. women's hockey team, Olympic champs. What a game that was. I saw only a little bit of it while I was on my lunch break today. Here's a pass, baseline jumper up. It is short off the front of the rim, but rebound for Accardi. Kicks it back out. Nordness sidesteps Gonzalez, puts it up off the glass, and she scores. How about that? Allie Nordness, great individual effort. 24-22, so the Beaver Dam lead is at a deuce. Just under 3 minutes left in the half on the Prairie Ridge Health clock. 2-point Beaver Dam lead on the one call. That's all scoreboard. Jelka pass intended for her was tipped and stolen. Schwen throws it ahead. Cardi's going to corral it. She's going to go in.
What in
ran
the
into a
world?
defender, lost the ball, got it back, and then an underhanded shot off the glass for Accardi. And we're tied at 24, 2:30 to go in the first half.
I want to see the instant replay on that one.
Again, they're letting them play here, Tim. They're
Well,
letting them play.
It was either a double
Dronick for
dribble.
3. Yes!
There you go.
From the left corner, Jolie Dronick from behind the arc, 27-24. Beatty back in front by a 3. Lob pass left side. Accardi going back the other way. He overshot Nordness, and it goes out of bounds. Now, looked like Beaver Dam was almost in a zone there, Tim, like a 1-3-1.
I would agree. I was
that
trying to think myself, what were they trying to do right there?
It looked almost like a 1-3-1 for a moment.
I'm not going to argue.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure that out as the ball got thrown out of bounds.
Well, Beaver Dam's on offense right now. Deforest right now in man-to-man D. This is Jelka to Donaldson to the free throw line. Step back shot from the free throw line. Off the mark. It's no good. Cardi's got the defensive rebound. Bounce pass ahead to Nordness. Into the front court. Throws it ahead.
Oh, she traveled.
Hoyer, and there was no call for her travel, though.
Oh, goodness gracious.
We had a foul on the Golden Beavers called on Ashley, her second, team's fourth. And this will be Norski basketball. They'll inbound on the baseline to our right.
I've come to the conclusion, Mike, that it's a lot easier to ref up here.
You think so, huh? Shot is off the rim, no good.
I know so.
Offensive rebound for the Norskis.
You don't have all those people to look through down there.
That's true. You don't.
Yeah.
Here's Stravinsky, top of the arc, right side for Goninen. Brindley Goninen trying to go to cutting Nordness, who reverses underneath the basket and scores.
Oh, my goodness. Wow, what a play.
Allie Nordness, are you kidding me? 27-26, the Beaver Dam lead is at one. Bad pass, Ashley. I'm not sure who she was trying to get it to, but it was intercepted by Accardi. 62 seconds and counting left in the half. Deforest can take the lead on this possession. Directing traffic, Accardi sends it right side. Goninen back to Accardi near the right block, spins, pivots. She's guarded by Adeline Michael. Pass into the lane, and that is Nordness. She was at a tough spot, kicked it back out. Now Goninen lost the ball in the lane, and here comes Ashley back the other way. Ashley with speed, off the glass, no, but a foul. Ashley turned on the afterburners and used that speed that she is blessed with to get fouled on the layup. She will go to the line with 35.8 seconds left in this first half.
You know, most people can't dribble and run as fast as the defender. She was faster than the defender as she was dribbling.
First free throw is good for Ashley. Big first half tonight for Shea Marie. 12 points already. And misses the second free
Beaver
throw.
Dam's missed a lot of free throws.
Yeah, they have. Stravinsky, and they missed a lot of free throws late in the game the last time they played DeForest, which is why the Norskis made that game a lot closer than it initially was. 24 seconds left in the half. 2-point lead, Beaver Dam, 28-26. But the Norskis can hold for the last shot if they want here. We're down to 15 seconds. Nordness out to the left side. Now they give it to Goninen. 5 seconds. Goninen to Stravinsky. 2 seconds. One. Stravinsky at the horn. Got it to go. Annabelle Stravinsky scores on a buzzer beater. And at the break, on the one call, that's all scoreboard, we've settled absolutely nothing. We are tied at 28 at the break. Back after this timeout on Daily Dodge TV.
This is Matt Heyer from Heyer Insurance and Estate Planning. Are you nervous about retirement? Has your income plan been battle tested? No worries. Call us at Heyer Insurance, where our team gets to know each client's individual story, and we educate how to solve problems while creating opportunities in the way that best impacts your retirement journey. We work closely with clients to develop comprehensive plans and manage them to optimize results. For a complimentary consult, call us 920-887-0580. And remember, when you want to retire, call Heyer.
Your hometown teams are committed to winning. The team at Hometown Glass and Improvement is committed to creating a beautiful community. If you need new windows, doors, and more, count on Hometown Glass and Improvement for a variety of high-quality results that look great and work great too. As a local company, they are extra motivated to create a community that looks and feels great. Visit their website at hometownglass.com or call them at 887-3757 to learn more. Hometown Glass, proud sponsors of hometown teams.
Wisconsin winter, where the wind has an attitude and your furnace works overtime. Good news, the team at JB Mechanical is ready to save the day. Whether your furnace is throwing a tantrum or you're ready for a high-efficiency upgrade, they've got you covered. From cozy homes to small businesses and even big industrial spaces, JB Mechanical keeps everyone warm and happy no matter how cold it gets outside. Give JB Mechanical a call and visit jbmechllc.com, turning brr into all winter long. A proud Trane dealer.
Does the idea of buying or selling a home make your head spin? Where to start? Zillow? Your neighbor? A magic 8-ball? At Klodowski Real Estate, we get it. Real estate can feel overwhelming. That's why we offer relaxed, no-pressure advice and answers to all your questions, even the ones you think you should already know. Whether you're just curious, cautiously considering, or ready to move forward, we'll meet you right where you are. Klodowski Real Estate, 920-219-9212. Questions always welcome.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods, top notch. Get the most, not the lesser. Straight terror, product of your errors. Am I bookie taking bets? Prophesize a prophet when you know it's coming next. Like, woo! Yeah, baby, go bring out the goodies, stuck it in his.
Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. You've heard this before, folks. Location, location, location. That is exactly what Park Village Shopping Center in Beaver Dam offers. Located at one of the busiest intersections in Dodge County, Highways 151 and 33, the shopping center has a 900 square foot space and a 5,000 square foot space. Both offer front door parking, along, get this, with a branding and marketing package, all built to help you get your business great exposure. Contact David Keller at 608-227-6543 for the deets.
Park Village Shopping Center.
People ask why they should come to Prairie Ridge Health. I tell them it's because the team members and patients feel like family.
It is a very caring atmosphere. They have wonderful, friendly people.
I think that culture, that support and collaboration translates into better patient care.
They have exceptional doctors and the providers are really happy.
Everyone is so kind and welcoming.
I think what makes Prairie Ridge different is the people,
because it's close to home.
They get very personal care.
Because we care.
Prairie Ridge Health, inspired by you.
When you need a plumber you can rely on, experience and trust matter. This is Lisa from Realm Plumbing and Bathrooms. We are a family-owned, full-service plumbing company serving the area with dependable service you can trust. From faucet, toilet, and water heater repairs to complete bathroom remodels, including one-day installs, we do it all with professionalism and care. No shortcuts, no surprises, just quality work done right by local professionals. Visit us at realmplumbing.com, that's RELM plumbing.com, and find us on Facebook.
Halftime here inside Deforest High School, along with my good friend and partner Tim Haldeman. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV. Aiden Voigt is our engineer and videographer. On the one call, that's all scoreboard. At the break, it's a tie ball game. Beaver Dam and Deforest knotted at 28 apiece. Let's take a look at the first half scoring summary. For Beaver Dam, they were paced by Shea Marie Ashley. In fact, she leads all scorers in the game with 12 points at the break. 5 points for Lucy Gonzalez, including one from downtown. Natea Donaldson and Jolie Dronick, 4 points each, and Emma Jelka rounded out the scoring with 3. Meanwhile, on the Deforest side, Brinley Goninen with 9, including one from behind the arc. Allie Nordness had 7. 6 points for Alexis Accardi. Annabelle Stravinsky off the bench chipped in 4, including the buzzer beater to end the half. And Addie Hoyer with 2 for the Norskies. Beaver Dam opened the game on a 9-0 run. They led by as many as 12 early, but Deforest clawed back into it. And at halftime, we are all even at 28 per piece, Tim Haldeman.
Yeah, Mike, hey, I've got a shout out to Jason Schweitzer's wife, Bridget, and Jason's 2 kids, McKenna and Zach, and hopefully they're listening on Daily Dodge. And hey guys, I know it's probably just about bedtime, but I think it's time that Mom puts you down for the night, huh guys? So maybe Bill and Mary, Grandma and Grandpa Schweitzer back up in the Stevens Point area are listening tonight as well, and gave them our email address and told them how to get in touch with us tonight. So hopefully they're listening. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. We got a good one going.
And I've got a couple of shout outs here. Howie from Howard's Grove checked in tonight and says, "Go Beavers." Howie, thank you very much for the message. And our good friend Corey Sparks is tuned into the broadcast. He says, "Let's go Beavers." Corey, great to hear from you, buddy. And congratulations on your big news here from earlier today. We've got a 28-28 ball game at the break. Back for the second half after this on Daily Dodge TV.
Big news, Beaver Dam. Richards Insurance has fully moved. Find the whole crew at 207 Corporate Drive. Same trusted team, brand new location. They're your local professionals for home, auto, business, farm, and life insurance, helping you protect what matters most with coverage that fits your life. Stop by Richards Insurance at 207 Corporate Drive or visit richardsinsurance.com. They provide local service and can quote you with several carriers. Richards Insurance. Life is busy, that's why they're here to help.
Snow's flying and the roads are slick. It's winter in Wisconsin, all right. Make sure your ride's ready for the cold with the hometown team at Riverside Tire and Auto in Beaver Dam. Jeremy Schultz and his crew keep you rolling with honest, reliable service. Tires, alignments, suspension, electrical work, and more. Keep out of the cold. Have your battery, heating and cooling, and tires checked today. Ask about current Michelin discounts on new tires. Riverside Tire and Auto, 305 South Center Street in Beaver Dam. Driving with confidence starts here. Schedule your appointment today.
At Silica, we've built a reputation for selling the best appliances and servicing everything we sell. Standing by our customers is what makes us grow, and with 3 locations, our service area covers a huge part of the state. That's why when you see our thousands of online reviews, these are the words you most commonly see. Great service after the sale. That keeps us moving ahead for over 100 years. You won't get that with the big box stores. See for yourself why your neighbors say it's Silica for your home.
Hey there. I've got to ask, how do those Monday mornings feel? Are you tired? Maybe hitting snooze one too many times? Don't blame Sunday nights for how you feel Monday mornings. Blame your mattress.
You're right, Ryan. No one should suffer. We know that a new mattress is a big decision, and that's why at Slumberland Furniture, we take pride in our amazing selection.
That's right. We've got the biggest brands like Sealy, Nectar, Purple, and Tempur-Pedic all ready for you to try.
I'm Stacy, the girl next door with a big box store, and we look forward to seeing you at Slumberland Furniture in Beaver Dam.
Are you
or
ready
Watertown.
for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care. Big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
Here we go. Tonight's game brought to you by our presenting sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by Gruber Law Offices, Prairie Ridge Health, Air Care, M People Credit Union, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Hire Insurance, JB Mechanical, Klodowski Real Estate, Papa John's of Beaver Dam, Park Village Shopping Center, Realm Plumbing and Bathrooms, Richards Insurance, Riverside Tire and Auto, Silica for your home, and Slumberland. Mike, Tim, and Aiden back inside DeForest High School as we start the second half. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send us an email during the second half. Sports@dailydodge.com. Beaver Dam has the ball to start the second half, moving left to right as you see it on your Daily Dodge TV screen. And a tip pass. Donaldson trying to save it, but it was ripped away by Ava Schwen, and the Norskis come away with it as they work right to left. There's a ball knocked out by Ashley. No, it didn't. She saved it from going out of bounds. It's a turnover. Ashley back the other way, lets traffic catch up, finds Julka at the top of the key, fakes the three, floats one in the lane. It's off the rim. No, got her own rebound, put back off the glass, and Emma Julka with the bucket.
Just the way Dad taught her.
Exactly.
Back in the driveway at home when she was like 6 years old. You shoot the ball, you follow your shot. Well done.
Beaver Dam's got the 2-point lead on the one call. That's all scoreboard. 30-28. Less than a minute gone by second half. Schwen off the glass. Missed the turnaround in the lane. Rebound for Dronick. Jolie Dronick across the timeline. We'll flip it back to Julka. Looking down low. Ashley touches, shoots over the rim. No good. And the rebound there for Hoyer. Now Nordness. Free throw line extended on the right side. Back to Goninen. Brynlee Goninen. To Carty, free throw line jumper. It's off the rim. No. Rebound Donaldson. And Natea starts ahead. Left side, she works it. Still on the dribble, behind the back dribble. Into the lane. There's traffic, and she got fouled as she was heading down Interstate 39, 90, 94.
Now, I was just thinking, Mike, when she got the ball out there between the circles, that she's not had a great opportunity to penetrate very much tonight. Well, she took it upon herself that time to draw the personal foul, but it always helps if you make the free throw.
And she missed the first one.
Unfortunately, yeah.
That was the second personal foul on
my.
Schwen. Misses the second
My
free throw.
goodness,
a lot
that's
of missed
a
free
lot of
throws in
missed
this
free
game.
throws.
A lot of
Goodness
missed free
gracious.
throws. As Tim and I both have remarked about. All right, minute 45 into the second half on the Prairie Ridge Health clock. 2-point Beaver Dam lead. Here is Hoyer, beg your pardon. Now Nordness, and her cross-court pass tipped again. Gonzalez trying to save it, and then she threw it back in right to Hoyer, who then, her pass was intercepted by Donaldson. I mean, try and keep up with this.
Hot potato.
It is. Hot potato, exactly. Here is Ashley. That's a good description. Like a pinball, just bouncing around. Gonzalez fakes the three. Out to Julka, top of the arc. Now sends it to Natea, and Donaldson one-hands it back to Gonzalez high on the left. She'll go towards the baseline. Trying to get it to Dronick on the weak side. Dronick could not save it from going out of bounds. 15:28 left in the game. Beaver Dam's got a 2-point lead, 30-28 on the one call. That's all scoreboard. And again, we talked about how
full court pressure now. Zone style.
Let's see what Accardi does with it here.
Ooh, almost.
Nordness is going to take it across. She's going to take it all the way in, but missed the layup. Off the glass, it won't go. Stravinsky with an offensive board. Out to Accardi, 17-footer, well short. That's an air ball now, a fight for the rebound. On her rear end, Dronick, but she threw it right to Accardi, and Accardi scores. I mean, even when something goes right, it doesn't end up on a positive note. It says she was on her rear end, she got the loose ball, but then as she tried to get it to a teammate, she threw it right to Accardi. Wow. We're tied at 30. It's been an interesting game to say the least. These two teams battling tooth and nail. Julka for three. Got it.
There we go.
Emma Julka on the left side, knocking down her second trifecta of the game. 33-30, Golden Beavers lead.
And it's always more difficult when you don't have a rhythm dribble. She caught the ball and shot without dribbling. Double team in the corner, timeout called by Jerry Schwen.
Yep, Schwen wants timeout, a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it right here. Well, the Beaver Dam Unified School District is one of the largest employers in the region. Their compensation and benefit packages are among the most competitive in the area. If you have a passion for serving children or know someone who does, please consider applying to be part of a great team that works together on behalf of kids and our community. Tomorrow night, we've got boys basketball here on Daily Dodge TV. Tim, you get the night off apparently, but Aiden and I will be heading to Marquezan tomorrow night, where the Marquezan Hornets can win the outright conference title, but to do it, they'll have to beat the Randolph Rockets. And we'll be on the air tomorrow night around 7 o'clock with tip time at 7:15 here on Daily Dodge TV.
I have yet to make that decision.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's it depends upon the weather.
Okay. Well, a big if tomorrow night. Well, I'm sorry that I wrote you off a little earlier than I should have.
You never know. I have a free invitation.
Yes, you do.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, you do.
Oh, my, there's a real breakdown defensively by Michael. Oh, goodness gracious.
Accardi gets the ball and puts it up and in off the glass, 33-32. The Beaver Dam lead at 1 on the one call. That's all scoreboard. We're just about 4 minutes into the second half now on the Prairie Ridge Health clock. Ashley off a screen set by Michael. Stops, thought about a three. Bounce pass intended for Michael, tipped right back to Ashley. She goes baseline, lost. It was tipped out of her hands by Nordness. And Beaver Dam is lucky to keep possession here with 13:49 to go in the game. This is Shea Marie getting it into Emma Julka. Emma. Bounce pass, that is Donaldson.
Ooh,
triple
break
teamed
there.
On the right doorstep.
Oh, you're right. She was triple teamed and got a break. They called foul on Deforest right there. That's the second team foul on Deforest, and Beaver Dam with none so far.
Here's a drive by Linsenmeyer on the left baseline. She muscles her way in and scores. That's her first bucket tonight. 35-32. And
close to a 10.
Nordness gets it across in time.
Almost a 10-second
The referee
violation.
was a counting down there. But they did break it in time. Accardi up between the circles. Over to Goninen, back to Accardi again out in three-point land. Cross-court feed, Nordness corrals it, guarded by Ashley. Back the other way, Hoyer into the lane, jump stop, shot is up, and she hits the 10-footer. Addie Hoyer, 10-foot jump shot, 35-34. Beaver Dam lead back to 1 with 12:55 and counting left in the ball game. Senior night 2026 here in Deforest. And here's a three ball on the way. Yes, it's good for Linsenmeyer. 5 big points here in the second half for Layla. 38-34. And there's steal by Jelka, and she lays it up and in.
I tell you, those long arms and her extension is so good on presses. She comes up with steals all the time.
Beaver Dam in front by 6 now, 40-34, and DeForest
stepped out of bounds.
Yep, turned it over, stepping on the sideline. And Beaver Dam a little momentum here as we have substitutions for both teams. You know, I mentioned that it's senior night here in DeForest, and you look at this Norski's roster, Jerry Schwenn's got to be pretty pleased because almost the entire team, Tim, is coming back next year. Yep. There aren't very many seniors on this roster.
2.
There's 2.
They had 2, yeah.
And so, I mean, and they're starting to play much better basketball as we're seeing here. So that's good news for him. Oh, then Ashley
nice
got blocked
block
by Stravinsky. And a whistle as a ball knocked out.
No, that's a foul.
Oh, foul, beg your pardon. Okay.
Yep.
Well, the ball did go out of bounds, but it was Schwenn actually that at the other end there that sent it the other way. All right, Nordness on the baseline to our left. 12:01 to go in the game. Brindley Goninen will try a 3. Missed it short. Rebound, Michael. Throws it ahead, and Donaldson just able to corral that one. Brings it ahead. Now one hands it up top. Ashley left side. Kennedy Carroll to the corner for Layla Linsenmeyer. Up to Donaldson.
And you notice how they had to respect her out there in the three-point area, too.
Oh, yeah. After what she just did a moment ago. Natea behind the back dribble. Trying to force it to the corner. It was picked off.
You said it, forced.
By Hoyer. Goninen for 3. Got it. Brindley Goninen. That's her second 3 of the game, 40-37. Beaver Dam up by 3, 11:19 to go in the ball game on your Prairie Ridge Health Clock. Here's a rainbow 3. Oh,
got it!
It's good! A 4-point play opportunity for Kennedy Carroll as she got fouled on the 3-point shot. That looked like the St. Louis Arch. She put so much air under it, and it drops through. Well, she got fouled and not to the ground. Oh, my goodness. That's a play of the week candidate. What do you think?
Without a doubt. And I'll tell you what, Kennedy Carroll, you give her credit. You can't score points unless you shoot the ball. And she's never shy. You know, she comes into the ball game, you know, she doesn't get a whole lot of PT, you know. But she comes in and as she downs the back end of the 4-point play, and she just comes in and lets it fire. And, hey, there's been a couple games where she's really contributed.
44-37. Now a 3 at the other end for Accardi is no good. Long rebound out of bounds. It'll go back to the Golden Beavers with exactly 11 minutes left in the ball game on your Prairie Ridge Health Clock. And our score right now on the One Call That's All scoreboard says Beaver Dam leads DeForest by the count of 44-37. Been a little slow on the emails tonight. Where is everybody? We know you're out there. Send us an email, sports@dailydodge.com. We're here all night, or at least till the end of the game anyways. This is...
Get rid of it. Oh.
Donaldson.
Ooh, she got a break there,
on
too.
The baseline.
Ooh, wow, she was double-teamed in no man's land.
So, DeForest just subbing in here, a few fresh bodies. And Gonzalez will inbound. Dronick had it knocked out of her hands, and it was stolen. Coming away with it was Amani Hardiman for the Norskies. And here's Hoyer. Back to the free throw line for Accardi. Lob pass to the corner. Hoyer, a left side 3-ball, no good. Rebound, Stravinsky, an offensive board, out to Goninen. She tries a 3, it's no good. And Dronick finally, and then Dronick got stripped. After she got the rebound, Stravinsky stripped her. And now Hardiman at the free throw line. Back to Accardi driving. Floats one up. It's off the rim. No. Rebound. And that was Carroll. And she flips it to Gonzalez. 10 minutes to go. Oh, my. And Gonzalez with a drive and banks one home off the glass. Timeout Beaver Dam after the bucket by Lucy. 9:52 left. It's a full timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break here on Daily Dodge TV.
I've been a member for a long time. I prefer the credit union over a bank, and the interest rate on my credit card is so much better.
Market-leading rates and supportive staff help you maximize your money at every stage.
Every employee I've interacted with has been excellent and has made me feel like a valued member. The rates are competitive, but the employees serving the members are exceptional.
Get where you're going faster with great rates and exceptional service. Visit mpeople.com to learn more.
Shop the Pig! Get your grocery shopping done right the first time. Shop the Pig at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville. From everyday essentials to their award-winning Fox Brothers brats and smoked meats, the Pig continues to deliver. Stock up at the deli fresh favorites, grab snacks for game nights, and don't forget their huge selection of beer and liquor. One stop, one cart, and everything you need. Shop Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly. Online at foxbrospigglywigly.com.
Already 9:52 left to play in the ball game on the Prairie Ridge Health clock. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman, Aiden Voigt. Here in DeForest, it's Defo and it's BD. 46-37, Golden Beavers on top of the Norskies.
I would call a timeout. That's a 10-second
And
violation.
it was a 10-second call.
Yep. Tim Shaw over there, really good at mathematics. He got that 10-second violation. That was an easy one.
TJ Jelka approves.
Especially when you come back after a timeout.
Yep.
And, good referees know exactly what the clock says when the clock is stopped, when you start the game again. And when you're in the backcourt that long, you're going to have a 10-second violation.
All right, so it's Beaver Dam basketball trying to get the lead up to double digits. This is a pass from Carroll over to Donaldson.
Oh, she had a
to the
cutter.
left side on the wing, faking a three was Gonzalez, sends it to the right corner. Dronick will try the three. It's off the back rim, no. And Jelka hustles to get an offensive rebound. Looking down low, pass was tipped out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Norskies with 8:58 left to play in our game. As I mentioned, this is the final regular season game for the Norskies, but Beaver Dam has two more to go after tonight. Saturday afternoon, a non-conference home game against Appleton East. That'll start at 2 o'clock, a game you can watch here on Daily Dodge TV. And then next Monday night, we've got a timeout called by Jerry Schwen. Monday night, the Golden Beavers host Oregon in a makeup game, 7:15 tip here on Daily Dodge. We'll take another 1-minute break back after this, Daily Dodge TV.
This is Matt Heyer from Heyer Insurance and Estate Planning. Are you nervous about retirement? Has your income plan been battle tested? No worries. Call us at Heyer Insurance, where our team gets to know each client's individual story, and we educate how to solve problems while creating opportunities in the way that best impacts your retirement journey. We work closely with clients to develop comprehensive plans and manage them to optimize results. For a complimentary consult, call us 920-887-0580. And remember, when you want to retire, call Heyer.
Your hometown teams are committed to winning. The team at Hometown Glass and Improvement is committed to creating a beautiful community. If you need new windows, doors, and more, count on Hometown Glass and Improvement for a variety of high-quality results that look great and work great too. As a local company, they are extra motivated to create a community that looks and feels great. Visit their website at hometownglass.com or call them at 887-3757 to learn more. Hometown Glass, proud sponsors of hometown teams.
Back to live action. DeForest inbounding with 8:45 to go in the game. And right now Beaver Dam's up 9. On the one call, that's all scoreboard. 47-36. And this is Gonanen over to Nordness high on the right. Nordness looking down low. Pass to Accardi. She was on the baseline behind the defense. She catches, shoots, and scores. 46-39. 7-point Beaver Dam lead. Gonzalez left baseline, and a pass was tipped and stolen by Hoyer. And then Julka returns the favor at the other end. She intercepts an outlet feed, takes it back for the Golden Beavers. Out the left side, there's Ashley. Ashley driving, hit the underside of the backboard, and the rebound for Accardi.
She did all the hard work getting there and then just underlaid it.
Under 8 minutes to play in the contest. Brindley. This is Brindley Gonanen. Step back three. Nope, it's off the mark wide right. Dronick couldn't get the rebound. Nordness has it instead. This is Hoyer, little pump fake. Out to the right side for Amani Hardiman. Going to Accardi. Trying to get rid of it to a cutting Amani Hardiman, and Hardiman scores to make it 46-41. So the Beaver Dam lead is now down to 5 with 7:20 to go and the clock running. Here is Emma Julka. Found a seam, goes in for a layup. Emma Julka saw she had a little room and decided to take advantage of it.
Emphasis on a little. There wasn't much there.
Didn't need much, did she? 48-41, BD on top. There's a pass to Gonanen. She is tied up, and it was stolen away by
timeout, TJ Julka.
Ashley got a hold of it, and then, TJ got timeout after Ashley had grabbed onto the basketball. Great job there by all involved. It's a 30-second timeout with 6:49 left to play in the ball game on the Prairie Ridge Health clock. Well, be sure to stay up to date with the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org and follow them on Twitter and Instagram at Beaver Dam USD. Again, a reminder, tomorrow night, it's boys basketball on Daily Dodge TV. Marquezan hosting Randolph, and we'll have it for you with the coverage beginning around 7 o'clock. Tip time is at 7:15. And I do have another email to get to here. This one just came in a moment ago, and it's Tiffany Wilkie checking in. Tiffany says, let's go Beavers. Big 4-point play, Kennedy, and that was a big 4-point play earlier for Kennedy Carroll. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. You can send us an email before the end of the game, but it's getting late, so if you're going to do it, send it right away. All right, Beaver Dam with possession, and their lead is at 7. Looking down to Dronick, missed a shot from the left doorstep. There's a scramble for the rebound. Donaldson got the offensive board. One hands it up to Julka, back into the post. And through a double team, Dronick puts it high off the glass and scores.
If you happen to notice, Mike, DeForest went to a trap zone, and they almost had it going there for a second, but Beaver Dam broke it nicely.
Annabelle Stravinsky has 6 points off the bench tonight for head coach Jerry Schwen. 50-43, Beaver Dam leads on the one call. That's all scored. Julka shot might have been partially blocked. She tried to save it from going out of bounds, but she swatted it in, and it deflected to Accardi, who throws it ahead. Gonanen in transition and knocked to the ground. She's fouled.
You might call that one assault and battery.
Yeah, I was being kind when I said, she was knocked to the ground. Yeah. And
did they call that intentional? No,
they didn't.
No. He crossed his arms like it was intentional.
Gonanen is at the line. The foul was on Ashley, her 4th, actually. And the first free throw is a line drive free throw. It is good.
Look at that. What's your name, young lady? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? Maisie just gave us some popcorn.
Thank you very much, Maisie. Appreciate it. Look at this. What service up here in DeForest as the second free throw. Was that also good? Yeah.
Who cares? We got popcorn.
We got popcorn. Yeah. Who cares? Exactly. Really. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Who shot those free throws, by the way? That was I forgot to mark the first one, actually. Who shot them?
What's more important, Mike?
Well, it's important to get the stats right.
Yeah.
Gonanen shot him.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, they're in that trap, in that zone trap. They got long arms out there on the top.
I'm so worried about the popcorn, I forgot who shot the free
throws.
Oh, my. There's a loose ball. Ooh. Wait a minute. What do we got here?
Beaver Dam got away with one there. Right in front of head coach TJ Julka. Personal foul goes against DeForest. That's their 5th. That's an important factor with 5:18 remaining in the contest. If they get down to the point where they got to start fouling. This zone trap has given Beaver Dam some fits.
50-45. Beaver Dam in front on the one call. That's all scored. Dronick into a cutting Jalka through traffic. No good on the layup, but she's fouled. You know, the bad part about this popcorn now is we can't eat it while we're talking, and we have to sit here and smell it. Aiden, he can work and eat at the same time. But the
Look at that bum over there.
I know. He's just enjoying his popcorn, and we're sitting here getting nothing.
And he's rubbing it right in our face, too.
You know,
That's going to cost you, Voight. That's going to cost you.
You're walking home, Voight. Here's Jalka.
I'll give him a ride home.
Oh, yeah, that's nice of you. No, he can ride with me. He came with me, so I'll take him back. And Jalka did hit the first free throw. I'm not going to leave him stranded here. And
what do we got?
They're wiping up a spot on the floor near the scorer's table.
Somebody must have dumped a water bottle down
something
there or something.
Yeah. It wasn't popcorn, but it was liquid of some sort. Yeah, if you look down right next to the side of the scorer's table, it looks like there was a water bottle or something there, but I don't know. Jalka's second free throw is good. She got them both. 52-45. Beaver Dam leads by 7. 5 minutes to go in the game. And this is Gonanen to Accardi high on the left. Back to Gonanen. She'll try the three ball. Yes.
Can't leave her alone.
Brindley with now, let's see here. I've got her for 17 points total. That's her third three-pointer. And it's 52-48. Deforest, as in the last game when these two teams played, not going to go away quietly. 4.5 to go on the Prairie Ridge Health clock. Mike, Tim, and Aiden here in Defo. Right corner three ball. That's too strong for Carroll. Kennedy Carroll was trying another one, and that ball knocked out of bounds after they were going for the rebound. Beaver Dam's going to keep possession, but boy, does she get some arc on those shots. Oh, my. She puts air underneath those three balls. All right, this is Jalka out on the far sideline, trying to get away from McCarty. Jalka still on the drive to the corner. Linsenmeyer sends it out of there. Kennedy Carroll backs up a little bit. Bounce pass over to Jalka. Jalka to Dronick. She's going to go down Main Street.
Oh, didn't make it.
But a foul. That one hung on the rim and then fell off, but she got fouled. And Dronick will head to the line where she's going to try and extend the lead. It's at 4 right now for Beaver Dam.
Well, I'll tell you, that's one that in about 3 minutes and 50 seconds, you might want that one as she makes the first of two.
And it hung on for what seemed like an eternity before it finally rolled off. Next one is also good for Dronick.
Well, we're going to have to make some free throws down the stretch. In the first half, it was a difficult job for the Golden Beavers to make free throws.
6-point Beaver Dam advantage. 3:43 and counting left in this one. Pass overshot the intended receiver, Addie Hoyer, and that turnover will give it back to the Golden Beavers as they have a 6-point lead. Now Stravinsky coming back onto the floor, replacing Amani Hardiman. Now this is a team, this DeForest team, as I mentioned, we haven't seen the last of them, with most of the squad coming back next year. This is a pass to the left corner. Kennedy Carroll double teamed on the baseline. Sends it back to Donaldson, now to Jalka as Beaver Dam spreading it out a little bit here. Donaldson and Jalka playing catch. Jalka up near the center circle and back to Natea. We're approaching the 3-minute mark and counting of the second half.
They're going to have to get out of this zone pretty quickly and go to a man.
Nice pass on the left doorstep. Dronick with the bucket.
You make quick passes, and that's how you play offense against the zone and how you break it. Well done.
56-48, Beaver Dam. There's a drive, layup, yes, and one for Nordness. Allie Nordness is going to go to the line to try and complete an old-fashioned three-point play. She had 7 points in the first half. She's been held scoreless in the second half until that play right there. Foul was on Julka, her first, team's third. Free throw in and out, no good. Donaldson the rebound. Beaver Dam has only 3 fouls in this second half. Only 3. Donaldson to the left corner. Here comes a 3-ball. Yes, that's another one for Kennedy Carroll.
Ice in her veins right there, boys.
59-50. Kennedy Carroll is a sharpshooter. Here's a 3-ball at the other end. So is Brinley Goninen as she knocks down her 4th triple of the game. Timeout on the floor. 2:22 to go. And this is a full timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break here on Daily Dodge TV.
Wisconsin winter, where the wind has an attitude and your furnace works overtime. Good news, the team at JB Mechanical is ready to save the day. Whether your furnace is throwing a tantrum or you're ready for a high-efficiency upgrade, they've got you covered. From cozy homes to small businesses and even big industrial spaces, JB Mechanical keeps everyone warm and happy no matter how cold it gets outside. Give JB Mechanical a call and visit jbmechllc.com, turning brr into all winter long. A proud Trane dealer.
Does the idea of buying or selling a home make your head spin? Where to start? Zillow? Your neighbor? A magic 8-ball? At Klodowski Real Estate, we get it. Real estate can feel overwhelming. That's why we offer relaxed, no-pressure advice and answers to all your questions, even the ones you think you should already know. Whether you're just curious, cautiously considering, or ready to move forward, we'll meet you right where you are. Klodowski Real Estate, 920-219-9212. Questions always welcome.
All right, 2:22 left in this ball game. And off the timeout, Beaver Dam inbounding, leading 59-53 on the one call. That's all scoreboard. Mike, Tim, and Aiden with you, the Daily Dodge TV crew here in DeForest. As we go right down to the wire here. Julka got through traffic, layup. Got it on the left side, it fell through. Julka having a big second half. 13 points in the half, 16 in the game for Emma Julka. Nordness up through a double team, missed the shot off the rim, and Julka cleared the glass. A minute 49 left on the Prairie Ridge Health clock. 61-53.
Oh, they're still in that zone.
Beaver Dam leads and with possession.
Now you just play keep away. If they're in a zone, you just play keep away until they foul. There you go.
And they just did right there with a minute 35 left.
And Beaver Dam with but 3 fouls, as you mentioned, Mike, they can take some chances defensively for quite some time here and try to overplay on some passes and try to pick up a errant pass, get some easy points.
This is Natea Donaldson. Front end of the bonus for Natea is good. Donaldson tonight, that's only her 5th point of the game.
I was going to say,
she's been unusually quiet. Yeah, held down. Second free throw goes through. So she's got 6 points tonight in the game, only 1 field goal and 4 free throws. She averages almost 18 points a game. All right, 63-53, so the lead is 10 for the Golden Beavers with a minute 20 and counting left in the game. This is Accardi into the lane. Hook shot, no good. Got it deflected right back to her. Misses another shot off the rim, and Julka has the rebound. She had 2 looks at it. There were defenders all there, right there, but could not get it to go. Natea through traffic, and she misses off the rim. It's out of bounds. Last touch by DeForest. Beaver Dam will inbound. 59 seconds left in the ball game as Shea Marie, Ashley, Kennedy Carroll both returning to the floor.
What a luxury to have. When you're in the last minute of the game, to have a ball handler like Shea Marie Ashley with her skills and her quickness coming in off the bench.
Beaver Dam just turned it over. 3-ball, Goninen missed the line drive 3. Donaldson has the rebound, and there is a foul with 47.2 to play. So Beaver Dam up 10 with Donaldson going back to the free throw line to shoot a 1+1. And now Deforest sending some subs in as Amani
That's the
Hardiman.
two seniors.
Yeah, the two seniors coming back. Emma Hermanson. As this is their last regular season home game. Last regular season game period for Deforest. Beaver Dam's got two more. Saturday and Monday. And the first free throw, front end of the bonus, is good for Donaldson. If you would have told me Natea Donaldson would be held under 10 points and Beaver Dam would be up this big as she hits the next one, I probably would have said, I don't think so.
No, that says something for depth, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. This is a deep team. And here's a shot off the rim, no good for Cardi, but an offensive board and a putback for Amani Hardiman. Timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout, and we'll take it with him. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods, top notch. Get the most, not the lizard. Straight terror, product of your errors. Am I bookie taking bets? Private size of private when you know it's coming next. Like, ooh, yeah, baby, go bring out the goodie, stuck it in his.
Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
People ask why they should come to Prairie Ridge Health. I tell them it's because the team members and patients feel like family.
It is a very caring atmosphere. They have wonderful, friendly people.
I think that culture, that support and collaboration translates into better patient care.
They have exceptional doctors, and the providers are really happy.
Everyone is so kind and welcoming.
I think what makes Prairie Ridge different is the people,
Because it's close to home.
They get very personal care.
Because we care.
Prairie Ridge Health, inspired by you.
Alrighty, Beaver Dam inbounding. 35.9 seconds to play. Pressure in the backcourt. Beaver Dam gets it across. They've got a 2-on-1 developing, but Donaldson smartly pulls it out. Running clock are the Golden Beavers. That's what they're doing. 22 seconds left in the game. And they're playing keep away, and Deforest is not really forcing the issue here, as it's a 10-point lead for the Golden Beavers, down to 12 seconds. So Deforest calling off the Dogs. Beaver Dam dribbling it out. And that's going to pretty much do it, as Julka will dribble it out. 2 seconds. One. This one's in the books, and your final tonight on the One Call That's All scoreboard. Beaver Dam 65, Deforest 55. So the Norskies, their regular season is done, as they finish at 13-11, 5-9 in the conference. Meanwhile, Beaver Dam goes to 10-3 in the conference, and they're now 17-5 in the regular season. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll have our post-game show right after this break on Daily Dodge TV.
When you need a plumber you can rely on, experience and trust matter. This is Lisa from Rome Plumbing and Bathrooms. We are a family-owned, full-service plumbing company serving the area with dependable service you can trust. From faucet, toilet, and water heater repairs to complete bathroom remodels, including one-day installs, we do it all with professionalism and care. No shortcuts, no surprises, just quality work done right by local professionals. Visit us at RelmPlumbing.com, that's RELM Plumbing.com, and find us on Facebook.
Big news, Beaver Dam. Richards Insurance has fully moved. Find the whole crew at 207 Corporate Drive. Same trusted team, brand new location. They're your local professionals for home, auto, business, farm, and life insurance, helping you protect what matters most with coverage that fits your life. Stop by Richards Insurance at 207 Corporate Drive or visit richardsinsurance.com. They provide local service and can quote you with several carriers. Richards Insurance. Life is busy, that's why they're here to help.
Snow's flying and the roads are slick. It's winter in Wisconsin, all right. Make sure your ride's ready for the cold with the hometown team at Riverside Tire and Auto in Beaver Dam. Jeremy Schultz and his crew keep you rolling with honest, reliable service. Tires, alignments, suspension, electrical work, and more. Keep out of the cold. Have your battery, heating and cooling, and tires checked today. Ask about current Michelin discounts on new tires. Riverside Tire and Auto, 305 South Center Street in Beaver Dam. Driving with confidence starts here. Schedule your appointment today.
At Silica, we've built a reputation for selling the best appliances and servicing everything we sell. Standing by our customers is what makes us grow, and with 3 locations, our service area covers a huge part of the state. That's why when you see our thousands of online reviews, these are the words you most commonly see. Great service after the sale. That keeps us moving ahead for over 100 years. You won't get that with the big box stores. See for yourself why your neighbors say it's Silica for your home.
Hey there, I've got to ask, how do those Monday mornings feel? Are you tired? Maybe hitting snooze one too many times? Don't blame Sunday nights for how you feel Monday mornings. Blame your mattress.
You're right, Ryan. No one should suffer. We know that a new mattress is a big decision, and that's why at Slumberland Furniture, we take pride in our amazing selection.
That's right, we've got the biggest brands like Sealy, Nectar, Purple, and Tempur-Pedic all ready for you to try.
I'm Stacy, the girl next door with the big box store, and we look forward to seeing you at Slumberland Furniture in Beaver Dam or Watertown.
40 years. Called Hoover Law. Tens of thousands of cases. Well over $1 billion won for our clients. It takes a lot more than just showing up to make that happen. Long hours. Difficult, heartbreaking conversations. It's a serious business that requires the most positive attitude, kindness, gratitude, and thick skin. Every day, we must get better. Our clients have been through so much. They deserve results. We sacrifice for our clients and each other. No shortcuts. There is no other way to perform at this level. And it's all an honor to do business with family, friends, and our community. We wake up every day with a clear purpose to make as big a difference as we can. One call, that's all.
This is Matt Heyer from Heyer Insurance and Estate Planning. Are you nervous about retirement? Has your income plan been battle tested? No worries. Call us at Heyer Insurance, where our team gets to know each client's individual story, and we educate how to solve problems while creating opportunities in the way that best impacts your retirement journey. We work closely with clients to develop comprehensive plans and manage them to optimize results. For a complimentary consult, call us 920-887-0580. And remember, when you want to retire, call Heyer.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show.
We are back inside Deforest High School. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman, Aiden Voigt, and joined up here at the broadcast area by TJ Julka, the head coach of the Golden Beavers. TJ, thanks for coming up. Congratulations on the win. And tell you what, as I said to you off the air when you came up here, you had to earn this one tonight. You had to scrape and claw your way to a victory.
Yeah, they do a lot of really good things. Coach Swen's got them playing really well. They are much improved since the beginning of the season, and I think they can make a nice little run in the playoffs. I mean, they're gonna get a tough one in their second game for sure. But again, I really think that they've got some really good things going on. They got some nice length. Makes it tough sometimes.
Yeah, Tim was remarking about that their length and some of the zone things they were doing defensively. A little hard to navigate there at times. I'm really proud of our team on how we have handled, how we have improved against zones. That was the book on playing us early in the season. And I think we've done a much better job of seeing some things. A couple plays, I think someone got baseline drive kind of late, and we hit. I think Emma got a dive play, and I think she was fouled. Those things are huge because you got to continue. You can't just pass it around the outside. If you're shooting the ball great, fine, you can get away with that stuff, but you really have a tough time if you don't. And again, they really took a page out of Waneke's book, and they kind of run a matchup zone. That was what they really were in the first half. So they just pass off everybody, and it looks like a man, but it's really a zone. So, well, I remarked it towards the end of the game. I said, Natea Donaldson only had one field goal in the game. She scored 8 points, 6 at the line, and I said, that just shows you, again, you had other players doing a lot of big things, but I said it just shows the depth again. We've talked about how much deeper this team is this year. If you had come in before the game and said, well, Natea's only going to have one field goal tonight, and I would have said, okay, it might be a little tough to come in here on the road and get a victory. But I tell you what, the depth shined tonight, I thought, for your team. Yeah, I mean, again, last year, if she scores 8, we lose. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, we have other scores, other options. Now, Natea's so good offensively that she's going to often get over 20, and that makes us better, of course.
But again, I mean, she did a really good job. She was strong with the basketball. I mean, she was really working hard under there. They were grabbing and doing stuff. It was tough. Again, luckily, that she did make, and she made most of her free throws, I think. So as I remember, that's huge. We got to make our free throws. Again, like I said even before in the pregame, that first game we didn't make free throws down the stretch, and that changed the game. In this one, we did the opposite down the stretch, made our free throws, and then you're in good shape.
Speaking of your depth tonight, some key performances off the bench. Layla Linsenmeyer with 5, and how about Kennedy Carroll with 2 threes, including the 4-point play, which I went ballistic on when she hit that and got fouled. And those can be X factors for you as you head down the stretch into the postseason here.
Kennedy's often going to get a defender who is not the most accomplished defender because of everything else we have on the court. But she can shoot, man. I mean, and that's, she knows her role. She gets it. But what's been bigger, she could shoot, from day one. Her defense has improved, and people don't see it in practice. She holds her own in defense, and that's huge. On this team, you have to defend to play, and if you can't defend, it's going to be tough. So that is definitely something else that she's really improved as well.
And not that she comes off the bench, but Jolie Dronik with the quietest 10 points I've ever seen in my life. But the dirty work she was doing down there, because again of the type of game this was huge for you.
Jo is really good against zones. She moves well. She pins people. She gets leverage. So again, and we see that in practice when we try to play zone against her, and she's always open. Like she's just always slipping and get open, and then. And again, she makes her free throws. Largely that's huge. We got to do it. So, again, really proud of her as well.
2 regular season games left. Now the next one on the docket is non-conference action at home on Saturday against Appleton East. Talk about what you're going to see there.
Well, first it's our senior day, so it's a big day, and you're going to see something a little different. We'll be wearing our black uniforms at home. So that was a senior request. So we're wearing our kind of alternates at home for once. And again, Appleton East is a really good team. I think they're ranked number 5 in the bound rankings in D1. Again, really, as I watch them on film, they are really fundamental. Ella Sweeney's a really good scorer, can score from definitely can score from outside and get to the mid range. And they're going to be longer than us, so they're going to be a little bigger than us. But again, really good late season test game that we want to play well in. To get ready for the playoffs.
I'm looking forward to it. They're D1 number 5. You're D2 number 5 this week, according to Bounds. So looking forward to that. And then, of course, after that, you close out with a rare Monday night game, the makeup against Oregon. Yeah. So here we go. We're getting there, but 2 more to go before the WIAA tournament. Yeah,
this is a really fun time of the year. The practices our practice yesterday was really good. It was fun. The girls, we're doing a lot less install stuff unless it's some wrinkle that we're trying to counter something. Other than that, it's just drill work and shooting, and that's kind of where we're at.
You probably don't sleep a whole lot this time of year, right? You're just busy game planning and getting things done.
This week was okay because 2 of the teams we've seen. Once we get to the playoffs, you have to prepare for several options. So Sunday, even though the team's off, I'll be spending several hours doing a lot of film for the next week. I got to get ahead. With the job I work during the week, it's tough for me to do it, at night. I'll do some, but I try to get the bulk of it done on like a Sunday when I'm off. So
yeah, you can sleep in April. Okay.
You know what? I remember last year once we got knocked out the next day, I fixed some lights that were bad in our kitchen for about 6 months.
Honey, will you please change the light bulb?
It was very therapeutic that day. I want to just work on something, like that. So it was good. But no, I'll be, got some stuff I got to do with, and get some good sleep, and that'll be great eventually.
Well, we'll be there on Saturday and, of course, Monday, too. So congratulations on the win tonight. Travel safe on the way home. We'll see you in a couple of days here, all right?
See you in a couple of days. See you guys.
That is TJ Julka, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining us on the post-game show. His team a winner tonight over the Norskies here in Deforest by the score of 65-55. Looking at the final scoring for victorious Beaver Dam, they were led by Emma Julka. She goes for 16 on the night, most of those in the second half. 13 of her 16 came after halftime. Shea Marie Ashley with a dozen, all coming in the first half. She did not score again after halftime. Jolie Dronik, I mentioned the quiet 10 for Jolie, but she was very big in this game. 8 points for Natea Donaldson. 7 for Lucy Gonzalez, another 7 for Kennedy Carroll, including those 2 big threes. All 7 of Kennedy's points came in the second half. And rounding out the scoring for Beaver Dam, Layla Linsenmeyer with 5. Meanwhile, for the Norskis, they were led by Brinley Gonanen. In fact, she led all scorers in the game. 20 points for Brinley, including 4 3-point baskets. 12 points for Alexis Accardi, 6 in each half. 9 points for Allie Nordness. Another 6 for Annabelle Stravinsky off the bench. Addie Hoyer and Amani Hardiman, 4 points each for the Norskis. And so it's on to the playoffs for DeForest. Their next game is not until the regional semifinal on Friday night, February 27th. And they're going to take on that night either number 6 seed McFarland or number 11 seed Portage. Beaver Dam, as I mentioned, their next game is on Saturday against Appleton East. And before we wrap things up here, Tim Haldeman, I had to grind this one out, but big win for Beaver Dam, and they keep the train rolling, so to speak, keep the momentum going, and now 2 more to go before the postseason.
Well, TJ mentioned, on the pregame tonight about Beaver Dam's seeding in the playoffs. They got a 3rd seed, which means that they probably will have 1 less game at home.
Yep.
This was a good test tonight. This isn't the easiest place in the world to play either. And we all know that this conference is very, very difficult everywhere. But when you go on the road and then you play an up-and-coming team on the road and, you really had a balanced attack, balanced scoring throughout the entire game. Defensively, yeah, sure, you can always improve on a few things, but I'll tell you what, this DeForest team, next year, they're going to be pretty tough to handle, I guarantee you, folks. So watch for them in this very, very tough Badger Large Conference. Fun game to watch, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. A reminder that tomorrow night we've got boys basketball here on Daily Dodge TV. Randolph at Marquezan, 7 o'clock pregame, 7:15 for the tip. And then we have a doubleheader scheduled for Saturday. The Beaver Dam girls taking on Appleton East at 2 o'clock. The Beaver Dam boys are scheduled to host Oshkosh North at 6:30. Both of those games will be on Daily Dodge TV on Saturday. Now, the Beaver Dam Unified School District identifies a school of the month during the school year. A shout out to the students, staff, and families of this month's school community being recognized, Jefferson Elementary. And our game tonight brought to you by our presenting sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by Gruber Law Offices, Prairie Ridge Health, Air Care, M People Credit Union, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Hire Insurance, JB Mechanical, Klodowski Real Estate, Papa John's of Beaver Dam, Park Village Shopping Center, Realm Plumbing and Bathrooms, Richards Insurance, Riverside Tire and Auto, Silica for your home, and Slumberland. Beaver Dam a winner tonight here in DeForest. Golden Beavers knocking off the Norskis 65-55 on the one call. That's all scoreboard. And Tim Haldeman, always a pleasure to have you by my side. Great job as always, buddy.
Thank you, my friend. Likewise.
Great job, as always, Aiden Voigt, our videographer and engineer. For Aiden Voigt, for Tim Haldeman, my name is Mike Tronson saying so long from Defo. Have a great evening, and we will talk to you again tomorrow night up in Marquezan. This has been